Hello everybody, we are here at Lake Michigan, as you can see behind us, and today we're going to do some rock hounding, so let's go! Yesterday we had a bit of a storm, so that's why there's sticks scattered everywhere, but we're hoping some rocks have washed up on shore after that storm, and let's go! Looks like we got some rocks right in here, got rocks over there. Got a lot to search through. Also, some people put rocks on the table. Today we brought our scoops with to help us reach into the lake. Steve, do you want to demonstrate the rock thing? Yes, very good. Is scoop. Ah!
I found a holy rock and a stripy rock.
Nice.
That's kind of neat, huh? So holy.
Nice. I found this stuff. I found some green rocks, and I found this rock, which I will hold up closer in a second here. Here it is, a little more up close. This definitely has some translucence to it. Pretty neat. What'd you find?
I need a fracture on this thing.
You got a what?
It's all the way around.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of neat.
Yeah, that's neat. Look at that. I found some more treasures. I don't know how many of these will actually keep, but this guy looks pretty cool. He's like a little piece of quartz. Neat. What'd you find, Steve?
It's just a normal rock, but apparently it's mating season for rocks.
Yeah, baby. I found this very tiny piece of what I believe is jasper. Kind of hard to tell, but cool. I was gonna film picking up this little piece of like quartzite stuff, but the water almost took it away. Also, I could like barely see the camera, so stuff might be a little hard to see. Oh, that's better. There we go. Yeah, the waves are definitely a little bit of something today for Lake Michigan. I found this weird rock right here. Has some kind of quartz-y stuffs and then some other stuffs. But it's kind of shaped kind of weird. Almost like a weird heart. And there was another one I saw down here. Not like this, but a different one. But I don't know where it went. So if you see something that looks cool, let me know in the comments. These cool rocks to look at. This guy looks pretty neat. A little bit of quartz and other things mixed all together. This rock looks pretty cool. Look at that. Has some green on it. Okay, I'm actually really excited for this. We found a little piece of unakite. Super duper green on the back, and then there's a little bit of red. Look at that. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Ah, I found a brick. Look at that. An old brick. Wow. Look at this cool yellow rock I found. Look at that. That's neat. Alright, so we are back home. And I'm going to show these more up close and more wet. But this is some of the stuff we got today. And then the rest of it's over here that we decided to keep. We got some stripy rocks over there. We got, this guy has, probably get a better up close shot. A little bit. He's a little bitty shell in him. So we'll probably isolate it and see if there's any other stuff in these. And then, yeah, but here's our overview as it was. So first up we have this one, which appears to just be a normal granite-ish-esque rock, but there's like these random blue dots on it. I don't know if it was painted at some time, but I thought it looked pretty cool. And it has like this little streak of like pinkish, peachish, reddish on the back. So there's that guy. Next up we got this guy. This one I thought it looked kind of funky from the side, so I want to do some cuts in it this way, like so, and see if we can get some weird shapes. But yeah, it has a little bit of quartz in it, but it's mostly like basalt-esque with some quartz ish adjacent growth to it. So that's that guy right there, which you did see me pick up on the beach. Next up is this guy, who has some cool little inclusions in him. This is just basalt with some I don't know, crystal-esque. Something's in the basalt. I always like to pick these up because they usually tumble pretty cool. I mean, this one I don't know if we'll be able to tumble just because he's so thin. But yeah, there's that one. And then this one is a pretty common type of one that we find, where it's basalt mixed with granite-esque things. But I thought this one looked pretty cool. Almost like a little volcano nugget. There's a little weight on the end. This one I do want to tumble and see how it does.
And we found some of these holy rocks. I mean, they just got a bunch of holes in them.
And why did you pick them up, Steve?
Because they're holy. I thought maybe they'd be fossily, but I don't know. They just got a bunch of holes in them. Like, yeah, maybe they were fossils and they got eroded out. But they're pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah. We're going to be cutting a couple of them on the saw.
Yeah, let's see if the holes go all the way through, or what we got going on.
And the next two just look stripy, and I really like that for them. So this one we're definitely going to cut. We'll probably end up using the slab saw.
Yeah, more likely.
Probably.
The 10-inch slab saw.
Yeah, that one's a cut in the future. This guy I thought looked like wood. It's definitely not petrified wood, but the stripes in it look super like wood. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's why I picked that guy up. I thought that would make a neat little cap, or just a little tumbled piece, honestly. That'll probably tumble up pretty decent. Alright, next up we have this little red guy. And then if you want to turn it... So this guy, we don't know what he is. We're going to cut him open. My first thought was Jasper. I don't think it's Jasper, even though it's waxy. I don't know. I don't know enough about Jasper, but I thought it looked pretty neat. So we're going to cut open, see what's inside. Maybe make a cab or two out of him, or just polish him up and see what we got inside. So next up we have a little bed of fossils. Kind of probably hard to see in this lighting. But if you see the inclusions there and there, there's just a bunch of little fossilized shells and mussels and stuff. And there's nothing really on the back of it. We figured we could cut it up and make some slabs out of it. And we got this cool little fossil piece right here. It looks to be probably part of like a brachiopod or something in the middle here. So that's pretty neat. And then I don't know if there's anything on the other side. I think there was...
I've never seen something right.
Yeah, there's something right down there. So we are gonna see what's inside of this guy. We might do a little dissolving at some point.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, not in this video, but in the future. Look forward to definitely a dissolving video in muriatic acid, for sure. So this guy, I'm not entirely sure if it's fossils or a pudding stone. I think it's kind of a bit of both. But he just has a lot going on, and I just want to cut him open and see what's inside and see what we got going on here. Yeah.
He's got a lot of these black liney things that I don't know. You know, the camera might have a hard time trying to pick them up. But. So I picked this one up. It's got this line that runs all the way. It's like a fracture actually. And I don't know if it's just like LJ staining in it or not. If you seen that, would you pick it up? I know I would. Oh, mainly because it's in my hand right now.
Yeah, because you did pick it up. I picked up a few, what I like to call greenstones. It's not greenstone, the actual greenstone, but got some tiny guys. There we go. That's kind of more in focus. Ooh, yeah, look at that nice green color. There's just not a lot of green rocks when we go rock hounding, so when I do find them, I tend to pick them up. This one has a weird texture. I don't know what in the heck this is. Almost like it has seaweed suction to it, but it's not. No seaweed, so I don't know. And there's this guy that has little bits of crystally stuff. It's like a gray-green rock. Look at him go. He looks like a very skinny potato. He has eyeballs. This one just has some algae on it that's kind of caked into it. So I'm gonna put this in like a fairy garden or in a craft or something, because this is pretty freaking neat in my opinion. Just a rock with some algae on it. Well, algae that's like hard to remove, so yeah. We got some basically just quartz-ish things that I picked up. We got this guy right here, this guy right here, which is probably, put a lower focus, there we go, which is probably more granite than quartz, but I just thought it looked pretty neat because it's all speckledy. This guy looks pretty neat. This one I want to make into a necklace. Look at that. He's just so tumbly. I feel like it would not take much to polish him up and wrap him and sell him to someone that wants him. And there's this one that has some quartz in it as well. I don't know, quartz granitoid-esque. Typical Lake Michigan stuff. And then there is this guy. It's very bright with the light, but I don't know if you can be able to see. But I do believe this is a very tiny little piece of fossil. You can kind of see the layering in there. There we go. You can kind of see the layering right there. So I do believe he is a fossile. A fossil. Well, that one was pretty neat. So this is that yellow rock that I picked up on the beach. Looks to be just a type of granite, as is most rocks on Lake Michigan, but it's yellow. So I picked it up because I like yellow. This is actually one of the first rocks I found for the day, and I'm not entirely sure what it was. I just saw it was pretty translucent. It might be a potential broken piece of some sort of coral head fossils or coral fossils, but it definitely has some sort of quartzy inclusions on the top there, and the bottom it's just like a more solid, less clear substance. But I thought the contrast in that was pretty cool, so I picked it up. Hard to see, but this is a pink granitoid rock with some weird inclusions on it. I don't think it's unikite. When I first picked it up, I thought it was unikite, but upon further inspection, I don't believe it is. It looks a little bit more pink than the orange that is showing in the video right now. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty neat. Last but certainly not least, the two pieces of unikite that I picked up. I'm very happy to have found these. I always get pretty excited when I find unikite just because I don't tend to find it as much along our beaches near us, but when we do, it's a party. This is a pretty decent sized piece, at least for our area. Can definitely throw that in the tumbler. It almost looks like a little misshapen heart, which I like. And I like all those green little lines, and I think that looks really neat. And then last but certainly not least, there's this super green piece of Unikite, and it just looks so neat. Try to zoom in and show you guys the inclusions there, but that looks so cool. I freaking love Unikite. I think it looks really, really neat. Love me a green rock. It looks neat with the pink contrast. But yeah. And I mean, come on, green rock. How can you go wrong? Yeah, next we're going to do a bit of cutting, and let's go cut some rocks.
So we cut this one holy rock here. What we got? Oh, look!
We got more holes. Alright, let's see what's in the sky.
Look.
More holes.
More holes. You would have never guessed, would ya? That's why we cut it open. So you could know.
And also, this one was like really stinky.
Yeah.
Like really stinky.
Yeah.
We found a shale. Look at that. I don't know if we can prep that out or what. Right there. Right on the edge over there. Look at that. But it's a shale. Well, that's neat. What do we got?
You got. Oh! Look at that.
What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh.
So it runs all the way through.
That's cool. That looks so cool. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like it reminds me of a zebra mussel or something. I mean, it's not, but I mean, that's so weird. It's just like broken rocks. Can you open it? Ooh. Ooh, that looks neat. That looks super cool. Oh my gosh. That looks cool. It is Jasper.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it looks like it. Right? I don't know. We haven't really
Whoa.
collected much Jasper. Yeah.
If you look at this close, like, there's depth. Like, there's floating red dots. Microscope?
Yeah,
microscope.
We are traversing to the microscope. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That looks so cool. Camera's not doing it justice.
Yeah, no.
It looks very much like Jasper.
Here's the other half of it.
That looks heckin' neat. Holy rock.
Is it holy on the inside? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
It's not as holy though.
True. But it's still. But the holes run through.
Alright, this is a fossil-y guy. Ooh.
Look at that.
Wow, look at all those lines. That looks super neat. Almost looks purpley on the camera. It kind of looks purpley in real life. It's not purple though. But it almost is. Also, this is going to be probably really hard to see. But since we have the microscope out, I wanted to show these cool inclusions and why I like Unikite so much. Because this is really freaking neat to see. Look at that coolness. Really hard to see. It's so bright. There we go. Neat. Alright, this one I got slabbed up and they look pretty cool. I did peek at them. So we got this guy right here. We got this one, which looks really cool. I really like the shape of these. They look so perfect for like a pendant. It's like a weird oblong heart shape. We got this guy right here. They almost kind of remind me of like a zebra, or like a zebra mussel. Got this little guy. Then we got this little end piece. So yeah, not too shabby for a rock we found on the beach.
Slabtastic.
Slabtastic. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. There will definitely be more rock hunting videos in the future this summer. And yeah, stick around and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!
Bye! Megalodon.
Hi.
Megalodon.
I don't think it's Jasper, even though it's West. Wait, even though it's. It's a shell.
Blinded by the light.
More feeling, less aggression.
Megalodon.
We found. Whoa, okay.
Megalodon.
Ah!